Now we will hear from two of our fellowship winners for 2017. Fellowships constitute the highest academic recognition offered by the Graduate Theological Foundation to a doctoral graduate. The Reverend Dr. Marcel Okonkwo has earned his Doctor of Philosophy and Educational Leadership. The title of his doctoral thesis is Rebranding the Culture of Education, the Nigerian Multi-Ethnic Perspective. Dr. Okonkwo is the winner of this year's Celestine O. E. Anwuliri Fellowship in Scientific Research and Human Values. Dr. Okonkwo.
Good afternoon to you all. I'm highly honored and humbled to be here before you to share with you my doctoral dissertation. As we have already heard the topic of my dissertation, I was motivated to take this topic with regard to all the things I have gone through in my periods of teaching and all the experiences I have had so far. I use Nigeria as my reference point because Nigeria is a place where we live in multi-ethnic setting. We have up to 97 ethnic groups in Nigeria, and each of them has various ethnic languages, but we have English as our central language. Not only that, we are in the country where we have Christianity and Islamic religion as struggling religions, and it has not been easy for the educators, especially teachers, to teach in such situation. And you know also about the Boko Haram issue. It has not been in proper agreement with Christianity and Islamic religion. If it cannot be like that, how will they be in the same classroom and teach? How would a Christian teach a Muslim student? So this has been a disturbing issue to me. So after my master's, I just thought of it severally, how I'm going to do things differently and how I'm going to impart the system of education and how my country is going to benefit from my education. Therefore, after having done all the research, which I started in Los Angeles, down to New Mexico, then from there to Indiana, which I'm so much grateful about. So I came up with 6 different suggestions and principles. 1, for proper academic growth and future development of any country, the children must be taught, and the children must be taught the way they should understand. Because the general principle is, if the children cannot understand you the way you teach, you have to teach them the way they will understand. Secondly, there must be 3 types of knowledge before a teacher must be chosen in the school. First, there must be proper intellectual quotient. Some people call it quotients. That's IQ. Secondly, there must be academic intelligence. Thirdly, there must be cultural intelligence. If any of them is lacking, there is no way it can be made up. the person has to be taken back to where he or she must learn that before the person could teach. And you see it has been lacking in our own system in Nigeria. It is either the person is knowledgeable enough, but the person lacks cultural intelligence. If I understand a Muslim very well, I will know how to teach the Muslim. So that is the system. So all these things, they have to come in place. Now, the third one, each school must implement the PLC. PLC have never been learned and have never been implemented in my country, Nigeria. PLC is Professional Learning Community. It is a system in education where the students are allowed to do things differently on their own. It is also a process of learning where the students learn from each other, and then the teachers be by the side patiently and see how they do it. Because to teach is to also learn. Now, the fourth one, there must be collaboration among the faculty members, which must generate towards the upbringing of these students. They learn how to collaborate from the faculty. It's not something of pretense anyway. It must be in them. The fifth one, the students must learn or must be taught how to cooperate. When I mean cooperation, it is not cooperation as cooperation in a broad way. It is cooperation in love. They must be taught how to love. When you teach a student how to love, he will not only learn the culture of another student, he will also appreciate the other student. Then the sixth one is, from time to time, the teachers must be sent out for proper upgrading. Sometimes we hear it and we see it happen, that some teachers complain that they don't know how to handle computer. So during their sabbatical, if you teach for 6 years, you'll be sent on sabbatical to go and learn how to upgrade, both intellectually, socially, and otherwise. The teachers must learn the culture of other people by going there to mingle with them. And they must let the students know that no culture is inferior, no matter however you take it to be. Now, extensively, all these principles and suggestions, they have been merged together, and they were sent to the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria. Nigeria had about 60 dioceses, and the Catholic Church makes great impact in the government more than ever. My fellow Nigerians here can testify. So immediately this is generally distributed, it will make great impact. Already, it is on the process of, production, which will be produced very soon. And I think with all the whole details about this particular project, we help Nigeria to go a great distance. And finally, I would like to thank all the faculty members of GTF. I witnessed in them what I have written down as a principle. Collaboration, inclusiveness of this particular institution, especially some of the professors I have dealt with, you see it manifesting. So I'm proud of it. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the institution. I'm proud of all of you. And we keep on going with all this. Even the other book that will come out with this, that one is still on education. I do tell myself, I will not leave this education until I die. That second book is the autopsy of the diseased school and ways to make your own alive. So I know it has been a topic that has been flowing, but not on education. So I promise myself that I will continue to thrive. Even after this graduation, I continue to work on education system. I continue to deal more on education and how to make people know what they're supposed to know for the betterment of our children. God bless you.